What's going on, guys? Jen Michaels here from PixelEnemy, and today I'm here with...
my name is Anna Bengtsson. I work for Easy Studios in Stockholm, and I am the development director of the team working with Battlefield Play4Free and Battlefield Heroes.
Take cover!
What exactly does your title consist of? What do you do for the company?
In most other companies, it's called producer. Producers at the DICE and EC are more creative. So it's a project manager, basically. Okay.
So you have a team underneath you, and you're heading that team. Is that?
Yeah.
Is that okay? And for this project for Play4Free, you're head of that. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
So I'm part of there's both a service team, a web team, and a game team. So I am development director for the game team. So that's all the animators, programmers, level artists, designers, and artists.
So are these guys doing work and then coming back to you and saying, Anna, is this good? And then they go back to the drawing board, or how does it work?
It's more like we usually have some guidelines, like we want to have 30 weapons by this date. We want to have this many maps and everything. And then I go back to the team and I look at what can we do with the resources we have. And I kind of go back and say, all right, we can do this, or we need this to be able to do this. So I try to find out what do we need to make this happen to reach our goals. And I make sure that the team knows what they're going to do at a certain point. So I'm holding the regular planning sessions, for example, and just making sure that we're checking to make sure that we're on track at all times. I also the one if I see that we're not going to be able to make the second map in time, I need to look at what can we do to do this, and if we can't, I'll see what other things we can do to solve it.
So it seems like you have a lot of responsibility at your job. How did you get started in the industry?
I started out as a QA. It was about 6 years ago at Avalanche Studios. So I worked on a Just Cause game then. And after a few months, I became the QA manager, because I'm a person that go around and want to make stuff happen. I'm not really one to sit around. So, and I kind of liked being the boss a little bit as well. Suited me. But then I became assistant producer on one of the new projects we got at Avalanche, and then a producer for The Hunter, which was a game a bit similar to this, also a Play4Free game online. And also worked in Just Cause 2 as an associate producer there, and then I came to EC as a development director.
How long have you been in the games industry?
6 years.
6 years.
Yeah,
and did you go to school? Like, did you go to college or anything for PR or managing, or what did you go to school for?
I have a bachelor degree in see what this is in English. It's like in edutainment design and technology, okay. And I have a master's in entertainment technology. So it's a very broad kind of education, where I kind of got to try out both a little bit of animation, programming, art and design, quite a lot of media, and also pedagogics. But I think what's most important is that if you get a foot into the industry, to really show what you go for. I mean, QA is an excellent way to start, I think. That gives you a very good just a view into how things work at a game company, because I mean my education wasn't really aimed towards games,
right?
But it was very broad towards all the entertainment industry.
So if somebody wants to get involved in the games industry, you know, like you say, Q&A is a great way to go.
Yeah.
Is there any specific way to go about that, or is there anything that you should have on your resume prior to going into QA, other than just playing games all day long?
I think it's very good to have knowledge in at least one of the areas. I mean, to build up a game, you need very many specialists. Unless you know if you know beforehand, I want to be a programmer or I want to be an animator, that will require you to get an education or do a lot of work at home. I mean, you can self-train in all of the areas, but I guess it's easier to do that at school.
Right.
But like for me, I really want to work with games. I mean, I loved games as a kid and growing up, and I was like, when I found out that you didn't have to live in Japan to work with games, I knew right away that that's what I want to do.
Right, right.
But when I came into the industry, I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do. So I was looking at maybe designer or possibly project management. And then I think it's an excellent start because I had my education gave me a head start because I knew a little bit about every area, and I think that will help you a lot. And I also know that as game industry got bigger and more people, they get special educations for people who want to work with games. The bar has been raised, so it's a bit harder to get in, I think.
Yeah.
So some sort of knowledge about the areas that you need to build a game.
Yeah. Well, I think for people that really enjoy the games aspects of the games industry, it's a great career to have, and you're doing something that you love to do. So the guys out there, guys and girls out there that are sitting at home and finding bugs in games, you might have a career. So there you go. For PixelEnemy, I'm Jay Michaels, and we'll see you next time.